Can you see me?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who know me, I'm Lesliedtuckercollab, and I'm here with Eve, and we are on our way to my friend's event. She is launching a studio for content creators or for people who want to do things in it. I'm not explaining it very well, but it's like a studio and a space, and we're gonna go visit. So we are in Brooklyn, and it's dark, so I'm gonna put my phone away before someone around me. Good morning, guys. I had a revelation yesterday that I can do anything I put my mind to. Like, I'm ready for the next level of my life. Today I'm going out with my friends. I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. I've been a lot more consistent with my vlogs, so I hope you guys are enjoying that and appreciative of that, because I stopped vlogging and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna continue to vlog because I enjoy vlogging, but I'm also going to continue with the rest of my content. I might push to more educational content, like just things that I feel like are helpful with like confidence, because that's just like what my whole life has been. And I had a conversation with my, I want to say like my mentor, and it's time for me to level up. Like, it's time for me to start pretending that I can't live the life of my dreams, and stop pretending that I don't want to be on camera, and stop pretending that I'm meant to be small. Like, it's just not who I am, and it's also not who you are, okay? So let's get into today's video. First off, I'm going to my absolute favorite restaurant. I love this restaurant. It is Italian. Story time for you guys as I put on my skincare. I'm gonna start off with my very dry skin. I already took a shower, and I'm gonna start with this vitamin C with Kales. It's the powerful strength line reducing concentrate with vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. I like my face to be completely dry when I put on vitamin C, so that way it penetrates the skin. But it's better if you use hyaluronic acid to on wet skin, because it uses the moisture in the air, right? You can't moisturize your skin if there is no moisture. There has to be water. Like, that's the thing. So I used to have like this really cool mister, but anyway, I went to a really cool restaurant, right? My grandmother was in town, and I actually went to this restaurant by myself because I'm a big advocate of dating myself. I will go and take myself out to restaurants, eat alone, and enjoy my time. Like, I've been like that for a really long time. I don't have a boyfriend. I'm super single. Like, I want to be in love, but I'm just not in love yet, and that's okay. Like, I'm good with it. Like, I'm gonna wait for what I deserve, y'all. Like, I'm not in any rush at all. But I went out to this restaurant and I fell in love with it. It's a super fancy Italian restaurant, and I decided that I wanted all the close people to me to go to this restaurant. So when my grandmother, who lives in Arizona, came into town, I took them all there. This is just how my perception of how everything went. So I called the restaurant in advance because I knew that my Mima was gonna be in town a little bit of time. So I wanted to bring all the people who are in the area, all our family members that could make it, to dinner, you know? So I let everybody know I want to do a family dinner. I'll plan the whole shebang, and I want to take them to this restaurant called Sylvia's Villa. It is about 30 minutes away from us. Like, I get it, granted it's kind of far, but it's a really nice restaurant. It's like really feels like you're in Italy. I went ahead and put this moisturizer on from Biosense, and y'all, this is squalane. I don't know if it's how much squalane costs. I don't know if I could just buy it, but this moisturizer is a game changer. It saved my life so many times. I've talked about it all the time, and I'm not gonna continue to talk about it, but just remember that's my favorite moisturizer of the year. Maybe I'll go through all my favorite skincare products that I tried this year. That will be a really fun video, actually. So this is sunblock from Verse. Inexpensive. You wear sunblock every day, don't matter what the temperature is. I don't care if the clouds is out. Why do you think I look like this? No, I'm just kidding. I just started using sunblock this year, but still. Anyway, so I planned this restaurant and I let everybody know we're gonna go to this restaurant, and I'm sitting down in the living room with my mom, and she goes, why this restaurant? Like, why did you pick this restaurant? So my first instinct is like, oh, she doesn't want Italian. I was like, oh, no. So my first instinct is to be like, oh, I've been there. I just really want you guys to experience it. And in my mind, like, I was already going to pick up a lot of the bill because, like, I know that the restaurant's pretty pricey. But I was like, if I pay for 50% of the bill, you know, that will kind of take the hit off of anybody else who's having financial difficulties. So I already had that plan, but you don't tell people that. You don't tell people when you're gonna pay for their meal. You just don't do it. You just do it, and then it's a secret, and then you get excited in the inside, but you don't get the outside gratification. Like, that's not how, like, gifts work, you know? If you're giving somebody something because you want to feel good, I mean, you're gonna feel good no matter what, but for everybody else to know that you did something good, then it doesn't really count. But anyway, so in my mind, I didn't tell them this, but I'm like, yeah, it's a really nice restaurant, trust me, you're gonna like it. And she was like, how do you know that people like Italian? And comments, group, I don't have a name for y'all yet. Comments, group, people, my people. Comment below if you know anybody who do not like Italian food. I'll wait. So I'm mad because I'm like, all right, so there's a Spanish restaurant that's closer. And mind you, like, with the Italian restaurant, I already set up a private room for us where we could be separate and we can, like, really talk and spend time. And it was, like, so beautiful, and it's just, I had it really set up. So I was kind of disappointed that she didn't want to go there, but it's not that she didn't want to go there. She was just being her, like, self. She was just being a grandma. Like, that's what grandmas do. That's what older people do. Like, they ask questions that are irrelevant to the situation, and then you start to rethink everything, and you're like, they're like, no, I was just asking, but, like, I feel like you're being a pain in the butt, but I love you, Mima. But that's how I took it. You know, I get defensive. So I'm like, she doesn't like the decisions that I'm making. So how about I let you plan it, right? So we get to the restaurant. And my Mima has been really sick that whole time. So I already knew, like, she was, like, out of it. So I'm this part I shouldn't really take personally, but we finally decide we're going to go to that restaurant. We get there, we get the private room, it's set up really nice, we have our private space or whatever, and everybody complained about the ride there because it was so far. I really don't think it's that far, but okay. And when I tell you, like, the bread was out on the table, and the first thing out of this person's mouth was, I don't like the bread. Like, I'm like, I can't win. I'm like, well, it's homemade, fresh, like, it's nice. It's like garden to table food. Like, they take stuff from their garden, and she was not having it. And, like, I got very, like, much unappreciative vibes. Like, I don't appreciate this vibes. And I'm like, okay. So I was already annoyed. And then I'm like, oh, maybe if we get fresh bread, maybe because it's not, she was like, the bread is not warm. And I'm like, okay, well, it was here for a while. So maybe, you know, maybe we can order some more bread for the table, whatever. Because the bread was there before we got there, just for clarity purposes. They set up the whole space for us so we could just enjoy our time. So we order all our food. They have, like, the cheese wheel where they make the food in front of you. And I was going to order it just so people could, like, see it. But I was like, you know what? I was already annoyed. I was like, you know what? I'm not ordering nothing no more. I ordered 2 appetizers for the table, calamari. And then I ordered Pellegrino and regular water for the table. So that way, you know, people could enjoy whatever they wanted. And then we order our food. And I had a hard time because that chicken parmesan there is so good. It is, like, the best thing that they have there. But we sit down or whatever, and this person does not even touch their food. And quick shout out real quick while I'm refreshing my hair. I sprayed my hair with water, and I'm using the Crow's Blueberry Bliss This is their Allure award-winning gel, and then this one was the editor's choice in 2017. So both of these products are really, really good. I did a whole like hair wash day video on my TikTok. So if you're not following me on my socials, I'm Leslie D Tuck everywhere. But shout out to Curls for sending me these products because I really do like them, and I think they're affordable and to the point where everybody can use them and enjoy them. And I love products that are accessible to everybody, not just like a certain demographic, right? So shout out to you. It smells so good. I've actually used the cream before, and usually when I do my hair, I only use creams because my hair has like massive shrinkage, and if I put gel, it like, I don't know, it just doesn't work out. But I was able to use both. And I had like really defined curls for 2 days, so it was really good. All right, back to my story. Oh, if you guys want to check those out, I'll make sure to put it in the description box. You can shop it from I Like to Know It. All right, so anyway, we order our food, and she doesn't even taste it. She doesn't even take a bite of the food. She tells my dad, she's like, oh, you could just take this home. You could take this home for lunch tomorrow. But he don't even like what she ordered, so it was just kind of like a waste. But whatever, I digress. I really don't care. So I go and I pay for half the bill because we ordered desserts or whatever, which were also really, really yummy and really, really cool. And yeah, we had, I went and paid the bill, like half the bill, because the problem was I went out to get the bill and he didn't have it ready, and I said, okay, well, I'm gonna assume like this is how much half of it would be. So he goes out, he does the whole thing, and like I said, I didn't tell him to tell anybody. Like, obviously I'm coming to you on the side to ask you to do this, so I don't want everybody to know, right? No, that's not how that went. He goes in and says, oh, just wanted to let you know that, you know, she took care of half the bill, so this is the remainder of the bill. Like, bro, why would you do that? If I wanted everybody to know that I was paying for half of the bill, I would have told everybody. So I was like, oh, don't worry about it. I know the place is expensive. And then what's crazy is my dad was like, you know, when you do leadership things, people like will follow through on it. So my dad actually, so there was like 9 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There was way more than 6 people. It was me, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe, yeah, like 9 of us. And so my dad was like, oh, okay, like I'll, you know, put in this much for it. And then my Mima ended up putting it, the whole dinner was for her, so she shouldn't have put anything in. But my dad and her ended up splitting the remainder of the bill, and then I made sure to you know, I put the tip in for the waiter. It wasn't that expensive. It was only like a $500 bill. I probably should have just picked up the whole thing, but I was just like not sure of like what the total was gonna be. But that's not the point. The point is that I wanted to make it, I wanted to give them a little discount, right? But anyway, like it kind of put a bad taste in my mouth about the restaurant, because I'm like, so is this place like just not as good as like I thought? But then my cousin went, and again, because they were like, this place is so good, like I have people who keep going back to it because it's such a good restaurant. So I don't know like why like people get all like, I don't know, like weird. But like, yeah, it put a bad taste in my mouth about my favorite restaurant, and I don't like that. I don't like that vibe. So anyway, that's my story. So I'm going back today to reclaim my favorite restaurant because I don't want to go through that again. And I'm going with my friends. I know they're gonna like it. This is the second restaurant that I proposed to them. Actually, Italy was one, and then the second one was this restaurant in Times Square. It's Mexican. Oh my god, I could not remember the name of this place in New York, but they have Mexican food, and like they have like a brunch, but we didn't go for their brunch, but they have like these churro pancakes, and y'all, when I tell you, they are so good. They're so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some light makeup on because I have an hour left. I have to moisturize my body and figure out what I'm gonna wear. And you guys already know how I get when it comes to me figuring out what I want to wear. Y'all already know. So I want to reclaim myself. I'm gonna reclaim my confidence. I am more, first of all, than my body, and I am more than what I put on my body, but I have to start using my beauty to my advantage. Like, it's okay to be pretty. Like, I try not to wear makeup. I try to like be the person that is representation of what realness looks like. But I feel like I got a gift of beauty, and I know that sounds like really, really like bad. Like, I don't mean it in like a conceited way. I mean it in a like, I was blessed with beautiful skin. I was blessed with beautiful hair. I was blessed with like thick eyebrows and beautiful like lips. Like, it could be worse. And instead of hiding from like who I truly am, I need to start stepping into who I truly am, if that makes sense. So I'm reclaiming my beauty, and you'll start to see that I will start to dress up a lot more. I will be a little bit more together on my social media. I'll be a little bit more put together because, like I said, I've been hiding from who I could truly be, if that makes sense, because I try not to make looks such an important part of who I am. But you know, I feel like people perceive me better when I present myself in a more together, put together way. But I don't know, we'll see. This will last for maybe a week. Okay, here I am. So I put the primer on. I put the Milk Hydro primer on my face. So let's get into, I'll probably have to kind of do my hair a little bit because it's in my face. But at least it's like low-key done. I'm just gonna take it and just push it back a bit and like do that lightly. Look crazy, but this is what we're gonna do. Another way that I've like been avoiding doing my makeup, or just been avoiding being true to myself, is not doing makeup. I try my best, like I said, to, I don't want to say put on an act, because it's really not putting on an act. It's just like, I don't want to be perceived in a certain way, and I don't want to be that person that gets wrapped up in the social media life. I want to be authentic and true to who I am and what I feel. I'm trying a whole bunch of different products today, like things I've never tried. Not never, but like just haven't been using. Going a different route today. I'm just gonna, I don't really care. This is what happens. Like, I be wanting to do my makeup, and then I'd be like, I don't really care about this. All right, so we're gonna put on some concealer. This is really light, lighter than it probably should be, but this is NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And then I'm gonna use this Makeup by Mario foundation. That's way too dark for my skin, but I need an opportunity to wear it because I don't waste makeup. And I didn't realize they didn't put all the shades. So I was wondering when I went to the Makeup by Mario section in the Sephora, why I was not able to find like a shade that fits me. And I was like, maybe it's supposed to be like a little bit darker or lighter or whatever. Maybe it like dries or something. Maybe there's some like technology I don't know nothing about. Bro, no. They just don't carry all the shades at Sephora. I am not a makeup beauty queen. But anyway, I want to reclaim my confidence. I've been feeling like I have to be low-key or I'm not real. And actually, me just hiding myself and not being true to who I am is actually really the fake side of me. I really should be more upfront with what I want, who I am, and realize that I could be whatever I want to be. I've been wanting to be more behind the scenes, take like the producer route, maybe go into corporate, do brand managing. I wasn't sure. And I also don't have any degrees in any of these things. I don't have my degree in economics or anything like that. So or financial or business or marketing, I kind of just got my opportunity with just having a great personality. So now I work for a company and I'm learning as I go, but that's why I shine, because I put myself out there and I work really hard and I have a great personality and I do whatever it takes to get the work done. And you know, you don't have to go to school to have an amazing career, you know? I think that going to school helps you with like your life and getting under or outside of the home of your family, especially if you come from like a really toxic living situation. Like going to college and knowing that there's more outside of what you've been living under in the last 18 years, especially if you've never left your city, there's so much. There's so much out there to learn. Like your today situation, especially if you're a younger person, that's not your final destination. There's so much more to this world that you haven't even had the opportunity to see yet. You don't even know what's like out there for you. And if you are like in a toxic situation, just remember, like, just hold on to the fact that what you're doing today is not your forever. What your family has taught you, especially if they have never have had like I don't know, if you lived in a like in poverty or around people who have certain mindsets or whatever, just know that there's a huge world out here. And that's why I think traveling is so important, because you start to be like, oh, there's not just one way to live. Like, you have options out here in these streets, okay? And it might take you longer than others to be able to use those options, but there are options. Bro, why can I never find my makeup brush? What the hell? I've spun that thing around like 15 times. Like, where is it? Let me just pick it up. Oy. Look like this. There it is. That was fast. There we go. Yeah, my beauty blender is not giving today. I have to like use a brush today because I put a lot more makeup than usual. But reclaim your confidence, reclaim who you are, and don't hide from your stardom. If you want to start a YouTube channel, reclaim your confidence. Don't let people who have never, ever achieved the things that you possibly want to achieve, and like there's people in your life who will try to give you advice or money advice and they're poor, or people will try to give you relationship advice and they be single. It's like, don't take advice from people who don't have what you want or desire in your life. Some people will try to give you advice because they want to seem interested in who you are and they want to seem like they're invested in your future. Like your parents will act like they know everything about everything, but they don't. They don't know everything about everything. And that's okay. You don't have to treat them like they don't know everything about everything. You just need to know that you need to learn when to take things with a grain of salt and move on with your life. Because, yeah, you have an amazing life to live. You have a future. And maybe the lifestyle that you want doesn't look like anything that your parents or your family could ever dream up. God didn't give them the dream. They gave it to you. They're not supposed to understand where you want to go and how you want your future to be. You are. And it's also not your job to know how you're going to get there. It's your job to live day by day and take steps. Take one step at a time to get to where you want to be. But, yo, trust me, reclaim your confidence, bro. Like, it is so important to reclaim your confidence. I'm in that's where I'm at. Reclaim your confidence little by little, day by day. And you know what? Maybe that's what my next series will be. Like, what can we do every day to reclaim our confidence? Like, is it what are we feeling insecure about? Is it our fashion? Is it like what our parents think? Is it the toxic family dynamic, like it's the holidays when you go home, people remind you of who you used to be, but they don't realize who you really are today. Like, figure out what that is to you, and then let's reclaim that and really teach ourselves the difference between the lies that our family is telling us and the lies that we're telling ourselves, and what the truth truly is. Let's determine those things, because I promise you right now, there's so many things that you have in your head that's just not true. You can follow your dreams. You can be successful in things. And you know what's crazy? You might think that you're supposed to be successful in one thing, and you start to follow that dream, and then you realize it's not for you, but it will lead you to a path of where you're supposed to go. So no matter what you do, you can either fail at a job that you hate, or you could fail at a dream that you really, really want. And at least you're working in the field, right? So that is my spiel, y'all. I didn't tell you anything that I did. So I used this Discontinue KKW Very Gracefully blush on my cheeks. I love the color that it brings to me. It's so good. And I'm using the Laura Mercier in the, what is this? Translucent Honey right now. And then I use Anastasia Beverly Hills on my brows, just in case you guys are wondering. I'm at the point where I don't really care. Like, I want to be more strategic about how I put on makeup, but I suck. I don't want to take forever. Like, who could sit here? Like, I know, you guys know Arnell Armand. She could sit here forever and like really, really be specific. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. I want to be. This is why I'm not a makeup beauty guru. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I don't want to do it, so I'm not going to. I don't care how much money people pay me. I'm not about to sit here and do my makeup for hours. Nope. I don't care how great I am. You got to go for the things that you like to do. Sorry. I got like this really, like my eyebrows have like, gotta like blend my brows and yeah. I haven't got my eyebrows done in years, y'all. Years. It feels like I haven't. Oh no, that's not true. I'm lying. It's been months. It's been months. I like my thick eyebrows. I don't mind the flyaways. I don't need to look perfect. You know what I mean? So what am I gonna wear today? Like, what color? Because if I do eyeshadow, nope, I'm not gonna do eyeshadow. You know what I will do though? I'll do like a cool little under eye color. I'll do like a cool little like green. Ooh, you know what? This palette has a lot of cool colors. I used to be obsessed with BoxyCharm, and they came out with their own palette a long time ago, like years ago. This palette's probably not good at all, but they have a really cool blue in here, and I think I can use that for like underneath my eye. I'm just gonna, and it's creamy too from what I can remember. Oh yeah, it's a nice color. They also have like a nice purple, but I'm gonna do like the whole, usually I do like the inner corner of my eye. This time I'm just gonna do underneath. I did a little bit too much, but we can fix that. We can fix that. I love it. I love my face. Aww. Oh. The cleaners just came, so what I'm not about to do is not put my makeup away. Like, I'm about to put my makeup away right now. So this is what I'm looking like. The hair is a little messy, but period, that's okay. That is okay. I'm getting my first curly haircut or consultation for a curly haircut, so I'm ready for the moment. Period. All right, let me put my makeup away and then we'll figure out what I'm gonna wear. Okay guys, so I'm in my office, which is my favorite place to be, honestly. Like, she's just so bright. The walls are a different color in here. She's clean. There's nothing on the floor. Love it in here. So let me put you guys back down. It might be a little bit crooked, but I know for a fact, like for a major fact, that I want to wear this skirt, which you guys can't really see because of the way that the camera's tilted, but see, it's like a long skirt. So I think I'm gonna go with this, but I don't know, I haven't decided if I want to go like with black, like a crop top, or if I want to go like more like relaxed, chill, covered up. I have like this purple shirt that I haven't worn in a really long time, which means I have to get a bra. But I'm comfortable. I feel like this is for the fall. I'm chilling. I'm about to put on some boob tape so that way I don't have any incidents. But yeah, cute, right? I love. I just want to start being like this all the time. I want to dress up, really pay attention to my outfit, see what I can wear. I had other options, but I really wanted to find a reason to wear this skirt because it was looking like I wasn't gonna find a reason, but now I have a reason. So don't save the dress. Don't save the outfit. Just wear it. Just wear it. All right, I'm gonna get going. So cute. Do you want to be on her YouTube channel first?
Sure. So when we're making the coat, so this way you where a frozen mozzarella stick, it takes much longer and it stays in there and overcook it. It's like, where does the mozzarella go? It disappears.
Right.
That would never happen with a regular.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So you ladies know, for our first timers, the sauces that we make, everything is always fresh, daily in house. So, and then make sure that you film the cacio and pepe when it comes.
Yes. Okay, for sure. Thank you.
Thank you. You're very welcome.
It's very good. What were you saying?
So what I like about the calamari is that it's not heavily fried, it's not heavily breaded, it's nice and light, so you don't feel sick like you're eating a bunch of oil.
She's cutting this.
Very good.
She's going for the sauce.
I am, yeah.
She's going for the sauce.
I'm not taking all of it though. I'll scrape some off for you guys. I've had a, what you call it?
This is cacio e pepe. Cacio e pecorino romano cheese. Put inside fresh black pepper.
Oh, you can see that.
Truffle oil.
That's probably the most expensive part. It is. See, I figured.
Chef cheese.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so good.
Oh, I wish I could.
Don't be nervous.
No, I'm just kidding.
Gratin cream. The pasta is tonarelli homemade pasta, a traditional pasta romana.
Yeah. You can smell it.
I'm jealous. I should have got that. What was I thinking?
Just try some.
I'm taking yours home for leftovers. Faith will be so mad.
Yum.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Your Italian gourmet mac and cheese.
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
Gourmet.
That looks
Oh,
good.
that looks really good.
I just love it.
I love it. It's different.
Yes, it is.
There you go.
Lobster.
Oh my god.
I like the way he said lobster. I like his voice.
A little bit fresh black pepper. Again, truffle oil.
Oh yeah, look. Oh, you saw that? Oh.
Smell good.
Yes, it
Buon
looks
appetito.
Thank you.
Prego.
Wow.
This is really good.
Thank you.
Nah, this is crazy. Thank you, Antonio.
You usually don't take pictures of anything.
This is crazy.
It's in a nice rain can. Girl, this
The desserts
is
are
so
amazing.
good.
This
Thank you.
tacky is so
Yeah, it is so good.
Thank you.
Can I have one of those?
1, 2, 3.
Cheers.
I am back home, back home, back home. So, restaurant was delish. Honestly, they need to make me an ambassador of that place. She calls me an ambassador. The waitress, her name is Rosie. Shout out to Rosie, because like I just always be bringing people all the time, and I think it's notorious. Like I just love that place. I just love the customer service. I love when like I feel like I'm getting a VIP experience, and every time I go to Silvio's I feel like that. So, and I think it's also because like nobody was there. Like we were there pretty early, like 1 o'clock. There was nobody there in the restaurant. So my eyeshadow has smudged because I've been home, so I look like a little raccoon. But we went shopping. I want to show you guys what I got. First stop we went to was Ross. Y'all cannot sleep on Ross. I love Ross. I mean, the Ross in my area, it's new, so everything's like selling out crazy. But my friend that I went to dinner with actually wore this sweatshirt a while back, and I was like, oh my god, I love it. Where did you get it? Where did you get it? I was so obsessed with it. Y'all, it is like an Adidas sweatshirt. I am so excited because it's like a cropped Adidas sweatshirt. And I was like, I love that sweatshirt. And I got the exact same one for, what, $20? It needs to be washed. It don't smell too good, but it is so freaking cute. Wait, where's the, oh, you can see the Adidas logo right there. Guys, it was originally $50. I'm so proud of myself for finding that. I never find things like that. And then I also have this that I saw, which I found really interesting because I guess it's supposed to be like oversized. I don't really get it, but this is a really cute Calvin Klein sweatshirt. And the only reason why I'm getting stuff like this is because it's getting cooler and I know I'll be able to wear it. But can you believe that this is a small? I am an advocate of don't buy stuff because the label says a certain size. Put it on, try it on, see if you like it. This must be for like oversized look or whatever. But I looked at the thing like a million times and like a small. Are you sure it's a small? I kept looking, it literally says a small. But it looks so cute. I tried it on in the store and I was like, yeah, I'm getting it. Like, that's crazy. I already got makeup on it though. Like, are we shocked? Are we shocked that I already got makeup right here on it? No, we're not shocked. Of course we're not shocked, but it's okay. I'll wash it, it's not a big deal. So I got that from Ross, and then we went to Sephora because they're having their sale. And I think I got like an additional 15% off. I should have got all this stuff the other day because I went and got this, what is it called? I got like these lip oils. Show you it. From Rare Beauty. It's so good. Like I got one color and then I was like, I'm gonna go back and get another color. And then I got this one. Oh my gosh. And it's the, you know, the cute little top. And then my friend was with me and she got one because she really liked it too. Love the tints. Like, I don't like wearing lipstick, so it's like a perfect happy medium for me. And then I also got the Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum in the color Mauve Glow. And I was obsessed with it. And I saw that when I went to go try them on, because like I said, like I'm trying not to like, I'm trying to wear makeup a little bit more often, but like lip stuff is easy. So I could put a lip gloss on and carry that and keep replenishing it. But it kind of looks like the, if you guys know like the MAC ones that everybody's like, oh, it falls apart, da da da. It's kind of like those, but this is what it looks like. It's like this color. If I can get it to focus, yeah. I don't want to do too much to it because, I don't know, I don't want to do too much to it. It's making a lot of noises, it's making me nervous. Yeah, it's coming up now. All right, I'm gonna put it back before I mess it up because you guys already know I messed up that other lipstick the other day and I was mad. And then lastly, I got these Dr. Jart masks. It's like a gift set, $68. Originally $98 because they're usually like $10 a mask. So you're getting basically like 4 free masks. I absolutely love the hyaluronic acid mask. Like this one in the blue. I think I did a video and I used this mask. And I've also used this one before. This one's more jelly. This is a jelly mask. This is a paper mask. So I'm excited because there's all different ones. I get to try them and see what I like. And I was eyeing this the last time I was at Sephora, but I was like, I don't really want to get it. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get it because when are they gonna have like these gift sets again, right? It's Christmas time. So it was such a good day. So now I'm gonna head to bed because I have church at 7:30. I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini vlog and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.